Hey, you finally got a thing! Welcome back to On the Branch. How long did that take, Amarith?
Too damn long.
You had to grind that for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm so happy.
So, I guess that's our first... Is that our first real complaint about the game? Is the grinding is not fun?
Well, when it's like, oh, you need to do this mission to get the rarest drop. And
yeah, you do this mission and it's a random drop. So you can do that mission and sometimes you just don't get the thing you need to get that recipe, which is dumb. Oh, and it unlocks a bunch of other things that were behind it?
Yeah, because there's more quests.
Wow, that you were able to do now.
Yep, and I had all the stuff for it because it was gated by one item.
That is unfortunate.
That.
Yeah, all right. So are we going into? Oh, that's training. So we're not going to do that. We're going going into story, right? Well, you can do what you want to do.
We're going in a minute.
But yeah. So before the session started, because Amarith did a bunch of the levels in between the sessions of this, I just saw her doing that level, and I came in, and she's just sitting on the couch, and she looks so bored, and I said, "Huh, not a tough mission, huh?" She says, "Nope."
Not even close.
I look at the screen, and Mifa fighting the level looks bored. She's just kind of like moving slowly and just casually like, oh, here's my major attack.
Here I go.
I guess I'll wipe out this entire giant pack of moblins now. So I guess they didn't tune the difficulty too well in that regard. But so far the game is fun. It just seems like they made a little mistake there on the recipe missions getting a little tedious.
It's not necessarily the recipe missions. It's the missions that's like, here, this unlocks a combo for this character.
Yeah.
You know, just straight up like, here's full power for this character.
What I mean by recipe means, the fetch these things, the gather these items.
Oh, wow, we have to have Mifa in front? Okay. Sure, I guess.
I guess she's important here. Maybe we're going to start the level with a cutscene, and it's going to explain it to us super well.
Let's see. What food do we want? Let's go with the cupcake.
Well, multiple people talk about how good the food is. Oh, it's the three people going into the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, makes sense.
With that, the four divine beasts were assembled with their...
And then they combined...
The Megazord.
That's exactly what I was starting to say. I mean, that'd be pretty cool if that happens, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing that says that the divine beasts can't form together to form a giant Hylian or something that stomps around Power Ranger style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Zelda, not very good at ceilings. She got the knack of floors and walls very young, but ceilings she could never figure out.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days.
Fancy cutscene.
Was the temple.
Majesty did not offer even a single word of praise.
Well, it's only natural that father would be frustrated.
Your dad's an asshole, Zelda.
Yeah.
Why do you put up with his shit?
Yeah, just leave.
It sounds like they are gonna leave, but
Divine beasts understood.
What's up, porn bot?
yeah. What's up? You're my only Solace bot that brings porn from the future.
Where the porn is even better than it is now.
That post-apocalyptic porn, it's just so good. 100 years from now, they got it figured out, But
they got their shit down.
In today's world, my kink is not well represented, but Hyrule 100 years from now is my time to shine.
Because they
I've got
knew.
something to look forward to.
Oh, what's up, Link? I was just talking to porn bot.
Well, imagine
you know how it goes.
Imagine being a furry in 1920, right? Like,
I mean, all they had was Bugs Bunny, and I mean, you know how that goes.
I don't even think they had Bugs Bunny. I don't even think they had Mickey Mouse.
I mean, that was coming around that time.
They had pictures, they had paintings, but yeah, if you were furry, you just basically had mythology to work off of.
I mean, the Egyptians made it work, right? Like
an entire culture of furries.
I mean, if you think about it,
is that what they got wiped out? Who wiped out the ancient Egyptians, by the way? Because the famous okay, hang on. I'm actually kind of interested in this.
I would like to be fully prepared.
Mifa wants to get close to Link, so she's making up excuses to stand next to him. Oh, and that's why she's required on this, is because she wants training. She wants a big, strong Gorin Daruk to train her, Amarith.
Yeah, if only we had a knight that was really good at fighting.
No, I was going for sex jokes, Amarith.
Oh, okay.
I was making the sex jokes. Daruk's got it figured out.
Oh no, it's the Yigas. What do they want?
They
bananas.
probably want to resurrect Calamity Ganon. Oh, it's this guy again! Yay! We get to fight super cosplayable guy.
I want to be actual Koga.
I am not gonna be able to do that guy anytime soon. I gained all the weight in the last few weeks. I have to go on a training montage again to lose it all back. No, really. I gained 15 pounds in 10 days.
Oh no!
I went on the ultimate gamer's favorite drug plus just too much junk food in the house because all of the candy existed.
It's all my fault.
It's partly your fault.
No.
Jamie buys a lot more of the junk food.
Jamie bought a lot more of the junk food.
Yeah, that makes it into my mouth for sure. Absolutely.
I try to at least balance it out. It's like, oh, hey, here's apples and grapes.
And it's just, I realize I'm not, I don't know, it's hard to schedule around your schedule, if that makes sense. Like, just working out is this hard 2 to 2.5 hour block. It's only about
here's
100 minutes of working out, but, when you walk in showering and prep time and all that, it ends up taking over 2 hours.
Yeah, but here's the other thing is, though, John, is I have a work schedule and that's the schedule, and then you don't.
Right. No, that's why it makes it hard, is because I have to fit it.
And you and Jamie have so just decided
and to work, like, fit around your work. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying it's just difficult for me because I also have to, like, once we're done recording, if I eat, well, now I can't start working out until an hour after I'm done eating, or else my stomach is going to get very upset when I'm doing sit-ups, right? So that's what I mean, is it just, I have to time working out just right, and sometimes it gets super late at night, and I'm like, well, I guess I just skipped a workout for the week, and I'd like to get 3 in, but I only got 1 or 2 in, and, I burn a lot of calories when I work out. I burn probably 1,000, 1,500 calories on a workout. Not probably, definitely in that range. So that's, you 1.5 of those a week that I'm missing out on. I'm basically adding an extra meals or days worth of meals of calories.
But also slowly over the past
every week
and a half, 2 weeks, you've just slowly decided, well, I'm not going to wake up until 5 p.m.
Yeah, that's also probably a huge portion of it, is just my sleep schedule got all... I think I said on the branch what I needed to fix it. My body likes afternoon light. I just need to get lights pointed in the corners of the room so they're really diffused and put them on a timer to give me afternoon light at 10 a.m. and then I'll wake up at 10 a.m. when I want to. And then it'll all be good. I'll be all set. And then I'll get sleepy at 1 or 2 a.m. and that's when I'll go to bed. And everything will be good, and I'll have a nice...
you millennials, and you're wanting to wake up at different times, and just like, you gotta do the 9 to 5 like it's expected of you.
You mean like the
Get a real job.
You mean like the neighbors? The neighbors have gotten quieter. I don't know if school opened back up and just I didn't hear the announcement, if they started sending kids back to school, because there has not been nearly as much screaming as there previously was out in front of the neighborhood. Maybe it's just because it's been a windy month, and it's just not ideal for playing outside. Maybe they found somewhere else to go play. I don't know, but it's been nice. Other than that dog the other day.
Yeah.
What was it, the night before last? This dog starts barking
constantly
in the afternoon, and we heard it barking all night until I went to bed at 5 or 6 in the morning. It was still barking. I got a phone call the next day while we're in a Link to the Past randomizer race. I called the neighbor back. I said, "Hey, what's up? What's worth calling me about?" He's like, "Oh, nothing. Hey, has that dog been driving you nuts?"
Fuck yeah.
Well, I guess it's probably as close to your house as it is to ours. I thought it was a little farther away. He said, "No, it's the neighbor right up the hill from us." Oh. He's like, "Yeah, I did not sleep at all last night. The little yap dog, they just got it. I assume it's a puppy, but they left it out." Anyway, it didn't do it the next day.
Dog out.
It was one day, but yeah.
In winter, even here in winter.
Yeah, right. Even though it should be spring. I mean, it's technically spring now. It was technically spring, but yeah, it was a cold day. It was a cold, windy day.
We don't have proper seasons.
I know, it's Vegas. We don't have winter and spring. We just have we have winter. We have a 3-month winter, and then we have a 6-week spring. Yeah. Yes. You can try to look up one of the mini
I'll
meme
find that
infographs of Las Vegas seasons.
I have it here somewhere.
I'm pretty sure everyone has that exact same chart for their locale, and people just copy paste their city name onto it. You know?
I mean, yeah, but Vegas is more so true than others.
Yeah. But back to John's workouts. Yeah, I'm just sucking at it, and I need to change up my routine, assuming I'm not called back to work, and then I'll just start hopefully working out on my breaks at work again, like I was initially. That's the long-term hope. And hopefully I'll be able to take my free weights to work and work get everything in one, get back into the routine. I don't need to be Mr. Upper Body Mega Power Build, but I would like to be a lightweight that keeps my knees in good shape, keeps my joints from wearing out early, and keeps my heart healthy, and keeps my heart rate low. My heart rate's still low. My resting heart rate's below 60. When I wake up and check my heart rate, it's like 55.
Would be nice.
Yeah. But, I'm fat, and I actually am fat now. But probably by your definition, like I can take my shirt off and you're like, okay, John, I see that you are fat by conventional standards.
You have some fat.
Yeah,
you are fat by European standards.
I'm dad bod. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Although I would say I went from the low end of dad bod to the high end of dad bod. How about that?
Because in shape, not fat.
Oh, I'm not afraid to say the exact weights, by the way. I was 235 pounds at the lowest. That was the post-COVID.
And you're 6'1".
And but I shot up to 265. Now, granted, that was probably a lot of water weight, and that was midday. It was probably closer to 260 when you actually figure out, that's what I was when I woke up and didn't have food, and I probably ate a little too much food the day before. You know what I mean? That was probably the extreme high. But still, that feels bad to see that on the scale and look in the mirror and be like, oh yeah, I can see a little bit of fat back on my face, and I can definitely see it back on my gut. Granted, there's probably, the muscle hasn't dropped because, you work out once a week and you're not going to drop muscle too much once you've got it. Once you've got it, you've got testosterone in your body and it understands that it wants to hold on to it. But I still should be working out twice a week, not the once it's been for the last, I guess it's only been the last 2 weeks, so it's not the end of the world. I feel bad. I don't have a job. I play too many video games.
You play too much Honey Pop.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I played a lot of Honey Pop too. I ask me about my non-stop score. I think I'm up to 21 on the non-stop.
That sounds like a number.
Yeah.
I don't know what that number means, but it means something.
It means about 4 hours per attempt. That's what it means. when you're doing it that methodically and slowly. At match 3, it don't go fast when you're doing it. Oh, you can break that box, whatever.
Yeah, there's nothing in that box, probably. I was waiting for it to be like, go here!
Wow, that was a full frontal impact Mifa. There's gotta be a ton of Rule 34 about Mifa, right?
John.
Right?
John.
Right. I haven't looked it up, so I'm just assuming.
Really? You haven't?
I haven't.
I'm surprised at you.
I'm kind of surprised too, because Mifa's definitely my jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I assume the way it's all drawn is not going to be up to my aesthetic preferences. Just smash cut to 3 hours from now. John's doing push-ups, and I'm just getting whoop whoop from Discord, and it's just all like, oh wow, Amarith, that's really good.
That's a lot really more than I was thinking.
That was some really good. Oh wow, yeah, wow. I'm learning some things about myself.
I didn't know you could do that with a blowhole.
I mean, they're sea mammals, right? They're ocean mammals, so they can hold their breath for a long time, right?
I mean, the things we do.
The things we do.
Things these characters do.
This level feels like it's almost over, right? Oh,
I don't know.
Because it's on Defeat the Moblins, and there's going to be another thing. So, okay, you're gonna do this incredibly electric defeat of this electric Moblin, who definitely looks more.
This is totally electric. The blue.
Yeah, I don't know why it looks blue. Oh, it is ice.
Because it's ice, John.
Well, sorry, the thing said defeat the electric moblin and key enemies, so I didn't realize, oh, there's a fire, electric, and okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was wondering, that looks more like an ancient moblin, maybe.
Well, because the last one we fought was the electric one with
Yeah.
Mifa.
Right. Well, it makes sense now. And maybe it'll make even more sense next time on the branch when we go
No, we're
defeat
doing the cool attack.
the last mob. Well, yeah. I was getting us out now. See, there, you've got the thing finished. It would have been perfect timing, but you had to call me out on it. Next time on the
Exactly.
branch, Amarith.